This is the story of Joseph. Joseph was a young man of 17 who lived in Canaan, where his father Jacob was considered a stranger. Joseph had 10 older brothers. They were the sons of Bilhah and Zilpah, his father's wives. One day, after being out in the field with his brothers, Joseph brought a bad report of them to his father. Now Israel, Jacob, loved his son Joseph more than all his other children, because Joseph was the son born in his old age. Jacob made Joseph a new coat. This was a special coat with long sleeves made of many colors. Joseph, my son, this coat is for you. For me? Wow. Thanks, Father. You're welcome, my son. Joseph loved the new coat that his father Jacob had given him. All his brothers and the moms looked on. When his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, they hated him and could not speak peaceably to him. One night, Joseph had a dream, and he told it to his brothers and family, and they hated him even more so. So Joseph said to his brothers, "Please hear this dream that I had. There we were each with a bundle of grain." Joseph's bundle of grain arose and stood up tall, but his brothers' bundles all bowed down to his. His brothers said to him, "Do you think that someday you will be king? We will never bow down to you." Then he dreamed another dream and told it to his brothers and father. This time in his dream, he said, "The sun, the moon, and 11 stars all bowed down to him." His father rebuked him and said, "What is this dream that you have dreamed? Shall your mother and I and your brothers indeed come to bow down to the earth before you?" So they hated him even more for his dreams and his words. One day, his brothers went away to feed his father's flock. A few days later, Israel sent Joseph to check on his brothers and his flock and report back to him how they were doing. So Joseph went away in search of his brothers. When his angry brothers saw him coming, they conspired against him to kill him. Then they said to one another, "Look, this dreamer is coming. Come, let us kill him now by throwing him into some pit, and we shall say some wild beast has devoured him. We then shall see what will become of his dreams." But one of his brothers, Reuben, said, "Let us not kill him. Shed no blood, but cast him into this pit which is in the wilderness, and do not lay a hand on him." He said this so that he might later deliver him out of their hands and bring him back to their father. So, when Joseph arrived, they took off his tunic of many colors. Then they took him and cast him into a deep, dry well. Joseph was flailing all around, so it wasn't easy getting him inside the well. But with teamwork, they finally got him in. After they got rid of Joseph in the well, they all sat down to have a meal together. Soon, a couple of Ishmaelite men came by on their way to Egypt to sell things.
Hi, fellas. Hello there. Oh, hi.
The Ishmaelite men were soon on their way. So Judah said to his brothers, "What profit is there if we kill our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, who will then sell him as a slave, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh." And his brothers all listened and agreed. So the brothers pulled Joseph up and lifted him out of the pit. So after they got Joseph out of the pit, they went to find the Ishmaelites so they could sell him. And so the brothers sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 shekels of silver. And they went ahead and took Joseph to Egypt with them. Then the brothers tore Joseph's beautiful coat and put goat's blood on it. When they got back home, they told their father Jacob,
Oh, Dad, we found Joseph's coat. A wild animal must have killed him.
This news made Jacob very sad, and he tore off his clothes, put sackcloth on his waist, and mourned for his son many, many days. Joseph refused to be comforted by his family, and he said, "For I shall go down into the grave to my son in mourning." Thus his father wept for him.